If it isn't the consequences of my own actions, I'm sitting here doing cynos quest now because I'm dumb and I didn't do it the entire time that it came out. No, I started it. And then I literally didn't touch it again. I think, I don't know what happened to me. I died. I collapsed after, like, just farming so much for early Kino. Like, I was done. I was out. Now I have to actually do it because I don't want to move on to the interlude quest. Is that what it is, yes. I don't want to move on to that. Or Claron's quest. So, I'm doing this now. I'm gonna be up here all night. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. It totally depends. Anyways, my thought process was like, oh my god, this dude is funny, and suddenly I need to stream this because I can't just keep this to myself. In my tomatoes? Tomatoes, right. Like, that is so dumb. Anyways.
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
I love Cyno so
Paimon's
much.
ready too!
Alright, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to do the little thing, the little puzzle thing. It's so frustrating sometimes. I just want to, like, consume the quest, not think. If I wanted to think, I wouldn't be playing Genshin Impact. Oh yeah, is there anything actually on it, is what he was saying? The paper?
Very good. The paper has a rather
Yeah.
rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
Another thing is, some of these strokes look kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
Oh?
Possibly.
Can't believe
And I
Paimon's
bet the
smart.
paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from
What?
some sort of plant matter.
What?
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not? Wait, check this out! Looks like this part got wet.
Oh?
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a
Oh?
colored liquid, not plain water.
A colored liquid. So, tea? Wine?
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arof. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
Oh? Where's... Oh, in here. Yeah! I can't believe we're getting more academia content. I love it here. I miss Sumeru so much. It's like, every time I think about it, I'm like, nah, I don't think I do. And then I actually go to Sumeru and then the music hits and then I'm like, wow, this feels really nostalgic. I really miss this place. Maybe the desert, not so much. However, at least the rainforest. I really, really like the music in it. I have so many memories of just exploring it, too. Since everything's, what, like near 100? And I still don't know how to 100% it.
Arav. Ah, there he is.
Wow!
Mahamatra Cyno. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash.
Oh. Oh, I didn't even realize what he was saying.
Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
I know cafes in the city.
Of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
Oh my goodness, I can't type.
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken, The letter is written on a type of
Oh.
scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing
I don't know
process.
that was a thing.
The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some
This
Matra
old
to
dude
guard
is
the
so silly,
entrances
I
and
love him.
exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Oh my
Will
god,
do.
the way he said that.
Great thinking, Cyno. So, yeah, they've Really?
The culprits approach.
Oh.
Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, and crucially, the culprits said they'd be...
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
The pitter-patter noise of him leaving.
Found you!
He's so pretty.
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us...
I was just listening in, that's all. You know
Right.
something big's going down when Mahamatra Cynos shows up, right?
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Oh,
Is smiling
gee.
a crime now?
According
There
to
are
Cyno.
coffee stains on the letter. You mix some coffee with water, gently closing off the exits to the city doesn't
Yeah,
affect you.
'cause that's
because
intentional.
you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny. The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor
I remember
the
having to do a
professor's
presentation on red herring. So I giggle every single time it shows up in actual, I don't know, works of whatever.
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
movements. Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf? The innocent have no reason to fear the Your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
I love
I would
Cyno.
never.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Oh, he's
Now
so
come
awesome.
with me.
That was over quickly. Cyno,
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute, looked like a young guy too. Couldn't have been much.
Everyone, it's all over.
gosh, that was so fast.
He's so good
The
at his
culprit's
job.
name is Raka, a 16-year-old student in the Rataoist Darshan.
Huh?
Why did his head tilt like that?
Cyrus thought he
We checked his records.
But he
Damn.
looks so old.
looked... Yeah.
Right?
Foolish child.
We question the culprit
Oh, just spit it out.
very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming. Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about...
Some old
Tomato
woman on the
plants.
street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is
She
Kasharwar's
was
very own
mentioned
professor, Zaha Hadi.
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by
A man
comfortable
grows a few
retirement?
vegetables.
A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly
That's
he's living...
funny.
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
He's retired.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring, and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia. Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advice...
That's crazy.
Raka, I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a Mora in his life.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse.
I completely understand how you...
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
I guess stop yawning. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. Robin Hood AU. Oh, if only I could read that right now. Time to book club midstream. Asia. Oh my. Newbies. Okay. I can't read. I can't. I have to look away. I have to put that to the side. Oh my. I can't do that right now.
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student.
That's a lot of
And as for the
Who said? I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street. Mind your wording or you'll...
I'm
You
too
seem
tired to be reading
confused.
paragraphs right now.
Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based all it costs me is a...
Please rest assured, Professor.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a...
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants, and they're often away on
Damn.
business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
That's crazy.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter. We have to show them how
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing.
Oh, so you'll...
Give or take.
Very good.
Why is he
Well, thank you
questioning
for
them
all your
like
help.
that?
Perhaps we can all go for a meal together.
I thought you were
My
poor.
apologies, Sir Cyrus, but
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Cyno, you have to... Ah, and isn't Tainari in town at the moment? Bring him along, too.
Tignari.
Hey, you mean Tainar?
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the academia to help out on a project. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're...
Don't be outrageous. Nephis... Anyway, hurry up and... go on now.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot how pretty the house of... How do they pronounce it? Diana? Diana. I don't know, I read it differently every time. It's literally the name of my book character, but book-wise I say Diana, I think. Or Deanna. So, you know, it can be different for everything. As a character, her name is Diana. Elevator music when? There we go. But I could just easily teleport. I think I'm a little bit slow. Ugh. I love the music in this tavern. And the cafe. I don't know which one. Are they the same? They're not, are they? They're similar, at least. That's all I remember. It's like jazzy vibes. Oh, immediately cutscene?
Not to brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, you can ask them. They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like.
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal
Silly
workload from
Tignari.
Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail, so I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the Academia. Most of what I know, I heard from Cyno after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially...
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to
Kale.
your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
She's
It's
so
a pity
cute.
Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper class woman.
That's funny.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa?
Oh, believe me. Back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the
I
younger
didn't
students
expect to get so
acknowledging
much
her
Lisa
seniority.
content in this.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take it.
Right, I thought he was
Oh,
broke.
don't worry about it. Order whatever.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. Ah, and Sir Cyrus is here as well.
gonna give me a moment here. I am... Kame! 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 This man means so much to me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
Look at his hair. His
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello.
Just like tears in my eyes from sleepiness and perhaps from seeing Kame.
So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Ha.
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time...
I can't believe how young the guy is.
Young people are always more susceptible. But still, this boy had...
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
He's so pretty.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets.
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
I love the sparklies around the table.
I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kame! Your order's ready, sir!
Coming.
Look at him.
I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Okay, bye-bye!
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here, too?
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now.
Hehe. Yeah, free food. I'm yapping about this dude saying he doesn't have any money and now he's paying for all this food. You know what? I should just appreciate free food. I should just, you know, who am I to say anything if I'm getting free food from this? Oh, this is taking forever to load. When do we get into the good stuff? When I want to see Sethos. Please. Please. I'm actually scared this is gonna take like a really long time. And then I'm never gonna get to the interlude story.
Ooh.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna end stream before I start the interlude story, or I don't know.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
And I think Claron's quest probably for tomorrow.
Mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some...
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact,
Aww.
could I trouble you to...
That's
No
sweet.
problem at all.
I'll see you all later.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zahahadi. Anyway, I'll be leaving.
Cyno. Don't let those
Stay up too
tomatoes
late now,
keep
children. I bid you all a good night.
Take care. Have a safe trip home.
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
Us time!
What do you mean,
Us
us time?
time!
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we
Hello.
thought we could all go camping together. Think of it as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
That's so sweet.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun. Paimon's in. Wait, no, that's my job. Don't take it away
That's
from
so
me.
cute!
Why don't you and Paimon help out Master or Cyno?
I'm literally gonna eat her.
You don't
is
have to
so
play the hero when
cute.
you're out with us. This is your chance to
Kale!
just, you know, laze around and switch off for a bit.
Hello?
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank. No need to bring anything. We've already packed.
You got it!
Great. Then
Why are they so sweet? Why do they literally have my whole heart? Are you kidding me? What if I don't want to? Oh, I gotta be careful. The Archon quest is literally up there. Oof. How about no? 14. Okay, okay. I keep forgetting that I have to switch the time. Is it the next day 14? Tell me it is. I don't want to have to do it a whole nother time. Is it the right time?
Kinda set
Yeah.
up. Let's
Okay.
head to the southeast of Gandharva.
Away from the scary, terrifying Archon quest. Why can't I just like put a pause on it? I don't want it to activate when I get too close. Man. I wonder if this is a horrible idea. I wonder if I can multitask. I might go on Wooba at the same time.
Melusians are
What am I
beautiful
hearing
creatures.
squealing?
They are the pride of Fontaine.
What is
Be
squealing
sure to be
like
friendly.
that? Oh my
Cause
goodness.
them
I can't
no
go
harm.
AFK with headset on. Just hearing all sorts of strange noises. Okay, I'm opening Moola and putting it to the side. We go down! Wee!
We're here! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
Call it really wanted
I'd
to.
say we're right about on schedule, actually.
She's so cute. I see her over there.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for dinner tonight.
The bird trying to get in her way.
You got it. Dinner's on us tonight. I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
I love her so much. She is so dear to me.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us. I'll leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything. And
Right,
even if
he
they don't,
knows
they can
what
improvise.
mushrooms are at least edible.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
Aww.
So, how has everything been going for you?
Well, there's been some high points and low points.
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry.
A
I bought some from the
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
That was so out of pocket timing. And this is why he is so funny. And no one in this game gets it like I do. What is this music rolling in right now? Because I think it's really fitting. I think. I can't do this. Oh, I need to sneeze. This is horrible for me. I can't. Music. A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye.
Oh my god, I just had peach tea. Why is she just leaving after the cynos joke?
She sure made a run for it.
I'm screenshotting this. Oh.
Unbelievable. She made a run for it.
It's not that funny. Why am I laughing this much?
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass? My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
No, surely not. No.
Oh, drat. A flat-out rejection.
The way you said that is so cute. Alejandro-san, saw you. You are doing things to my heart. My poor little heart. I can't handle this.
But this isn't over. It's only a matter of time before I challenge you again. So be ready.
Ugh, this guy. Somebody make it stop.
Maybe if I was good at TCG. This music, dude, I'm vibing with it so much for this scene. Vibing as I claim my woowa things. Oh man, no free wishes in the mail. So rude. Do 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 do. That's all of those notices. What new quest is there? Oh, it's just the daily quest. I forget that it sends notifications for those. I forgot I unlocked co-op. Is anyone online? Where's friends? There it is. No one is online. Okay. I see how it is. Cruel. Anyways.
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
You could totally make a joke with that.
Firewood, spices, snacks.
Fire! Ugh, my nose. He's so adorable. We never get content like this, literally.
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left? Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
That's fair.
True. But it's also the closest to the...
Oh.
Well, that's no good.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
I'm back!
Man.
How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue? Always. Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Drooling? What? Excuse me?
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Well done!
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks?
I don't know.
If it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
She gets it.
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
What do you mean digging now? I want well done! I gotta wait a few more minutes.
That was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach... I ate a lot too. Here comes the food coma.
Gee, she's just like me.
If you're tired, then go rest.
He's literally a
You
dad.
must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to...
Tonight, I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
Good night.
Goof, mate.
Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this.
Oh!
The staff of the Scarlet Saints.
He's so pretty! I gotta stare for a second. We really get this beautiful high definition photo. It's so cute.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
It's a very powerful weapon. Try it.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
I think we have our own weapon.
I'm sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an...
Yeah! Right, because that is definitely... You're comparing this to a 5-star cannon weapon. I guess this one.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
How do I replay this line? It makes me so frustrated that there's no like menu I can pop up to just re-listen to voice lines. How do I re-listen to the smile in his voice when he said that? Sayu, your voice delivery. I'm looking right at you. I am staring at you. That is so... I'm gonna...
But right now, it's time to rest. Sleep well and sweet dreams.
He's just like me! Maybe I really am a Cyno kitty. I'm kidding. It's just the jokes. It's just... it's just the old dad humor. It's just the father traits. Anyways, I'm gonna re-listen to that line on my stream for sure. EP time! EP time! I'm gonna sleep like a baby. It's so weird because I've never seen Genshin like this. Like, actually be calm for this long. Like, what, are we gonna wake up to disaster? It doesn't go like this. This isn't Genshin Impact, I know. You've changed.
I think they should all be here.
Kave!
Traveler? Paimon? Are you in there?
I'll leave them.
Could you come outside for a sec?
Look at this.
What? Why are they here? Huh?
What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Evidently.
Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this?
What time? What?
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
I'm going back to
Hey, Havoc!
This is so silly.
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night.
I am
We've
grinning.
got a situation on our hands.
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus...
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Ha. My nose. It's always extra sniffly when I'm streaming. I think it's trying to sabotage me. I think it's literally out to get me. Why does it do this to me? I don't think I have anything else I can do in Ruba. In terms of dailies, it's not gonna take me forever at least. I'll teleport over here.
Huh? Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them. Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies
Giggling.
are still on the table?
They are. And so are the fruits.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cynos group was drinking last night.
That's so silly. I love them so much. They're literally me. Me for real. Let me live with them. Let me in. Banging in the door. Oh, I have the crosstalk daily again. Okay.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least
He's
I
sitting
think
on
that's
the
what it
table?
was. You know what it's about, right? 16 years.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yeah.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter, too. It was crudely written. Give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you.
Yeah, there's definitely more to this than it seems. What is going on here? I love seeing them interact so much.
Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
You mean Archon knows? This is my immersion! My immersion! No, because I don't understand. Like, I don't really care about it that much. But I feel like that they would catch these kinds of things, no?
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crystal, it bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem.
Giggling.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the...
Giggling. More elevator music. Crosstalk commission time. Not commission. I call it commissions even though they're dailies in like every single other game other than Genshin. I'm just gonna skip it. I really don't care for this. This daily is it's just like talking.
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tighnari. Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno.
Oh,
he said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Interesting.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about? The Temple of...
Let me autoplay while I'm doing this.
What is that? Should we be worried?
Something's up, huh? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years. These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination. At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, it's essentially a vestigial institution nowadays. There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete. Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's members hailed from the desert. By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
It's possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're covering something up.
So, how do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top-secret stuff.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage. He kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
They did!
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top-secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
Giggling.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an academia student to Cyrus? The student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem or gotten the paper?
You said you ran into Cyno, yes? Did you tell him what you just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Given that Cyrus is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the case by now. Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Cyno will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good, and sure to stir up trouble.
Giggling.
We should pay a visit to the Academia.
Yes. As the Sage of Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more information we have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens there.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Cyno and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me. We'll go after Cyno.
Yeah!
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
I get to chase after the Pookie.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Him and his stupid tomato plants. His stupid tomato plants. I can't do this. It's so silly though. Oh no, I don't want to go back into the realm of the city and accidentally activate the Archon quest. Ugh. I will say though, I think I'm cutting off the stream here. As much as I don't want to, I think my nose is killing me out a little bit too much, and it's making me like really unentertaining. So I think it's better for me to take off the headset and play that way. I might stream tomorrow though, so we'll see. Let me auto this. Okay. I stop broadcasting and then I go blow my nose because this is so bad.